Hey.
Okay. Oh, I just got an alert. It's live. Sorry, yawning too, man. Y'all sleep.
Yo, this is Nick D.
Yo,
I'm Brie K, and this is Kasari.
You already know what it is, man. It's William Cater.
Yo, this is DJ Lost and Found from the Missing Link podcast.
Hey, what up? It's Miss Hero from Pew Army.
This is Stephen the Levite.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy YP, a.k.a. Young Paul. You know what I mean? Representing the East Coast, New York, Jersey, stand up.
And you're tuned into the That's Not
Christian Podcast.
I know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of TNC. I don't know why I said another week, like we've been doing this like very consistently, but this is our first pod of the year. Yay!
let's go. I thought you was gonna say that too, because your stories.
I know. I was gonna make a story. I totally forgot. But this is my first time podding in 2025. I could cut that for my story.
That's funny.
So like, how y'all been, man?
Good.
Good.
Did y'all do a coffee
Good.
run today? Because I don't feel the energy. It's kind of like, you know
Well,
what I mean?
she made me this one, and I like have only drank like that much, so I gotta finish it, and then maybe more energy will be.
I haven't drinking coffee.
You fasting?
No, I drank a little bit this morning, but I didn't even finish it. I don't know. Not
You
feeling it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. You want to talk about it?
Nope.
Oh. Hey, yo. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was listening to some playlist. I don't know, and you came on the record you did with Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I love that joint.
Thank you.
Good job, twin.
That's so nice.
Yeah, like that joint came. I was like I know Hurt's voice. You said what?
Shout out to my twin for always mixing my vocals.
I just recorded them.
I knew Hurt's voice, and then I heard you. I was like, wait a second, I know that voice. And then I looked at my phone. I was like, oh,
That's funny.
snap.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, so that's a dope record. It's called Traffic for those of y'all listening.
Yeah, check that out.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, put it on replay and go to sleep. You know what I mean? So that, it gets caught up in the rhythm.
Yeah, the streaming numbers up.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got to help the homies out.
Anyway, how have you guys been? How's your 2025 going so far? We're 20 days into the new year. Did you guys have resolutions? And if you did, are you still keeping them, or have you already
Resolutions are for suckers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think Friday was like, it's called like Losers Friday or something like that, right? Something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because that's when everybody like officially
Falls
quits.
off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot what it's called. It's like
I'm
Losers.
still going strong.
You still going strong?
Yeah,
That's good. You got to lock in, you know?
yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens in the summer, though. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Wait,
decided.
on
I
vacation?
decided. No, I decided I'm not gonna drink like alcohol. For the
You're drunk?
entire year. Yeah,
For the
entire
year.
For the year.
Good job.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I drink all the time, but
It
when I
sounds like
do,
you do. Like you. This
no,
isn't
I don't. I don't.
Nah, okay.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
So I
That's
was-
what people who drink all the time always say.
Right?
Oh, I
Like,
don't really drink that much. Like,
No, I don't. I really don't. Yeah. So yeah. So I was just like, I'm not gonna drink any alcohol for a while for the entire year.
for the entire
good.
year. No kombucha.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
Kombucha?
Yeah, we'll see.
That would count? Kombucha would count?
That doesn't have alcohol.
I mean, it's cultures, but JSLA, didn't you say kombucha?
I did say that, but I also said Malta too.
Oh.
Malta doesn't have alcohol.
No,
either.
I know.
Yeah.
He just saying stuff. That's
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. I
Because
mean, I
it's-
would
they're both-
kind of get it.
Kombucha is
it's like
fermented,
cultures.
ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
and then Malta is like it's brewed. It has hops in it. So it's like it's kind of like beer, but it's sweet. Sort
Yeah,
of. I don't know how to
okay.
describe it.
So if I have non-alcoholic beer, does that mean that I'm still
Not do it.
No, because
with it?
it's
Kombucha's good for
non-alcoholic.
you,
Mm,
actually.
And you
You said
said
what?
you're just abstaining
Kom-
from alcohol, right? Oh, sorry, John.
Oh
yeah.
no, go ahead.
She said kombucha's good for you, is what she said.
Mm.
For your gut.
Oh,
That's what they say.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be
That's
too hip
good.
for me.
it's
Like when everybody's drinking something, I'm like, I'm good.
no, it's not too
I'm
hip.
good.
It's just
Trendy,
active
I
cultures.
like.
No, kombucha's not trendy, is it?
It's hella trendy.
It's
I feel like
healthy.
it was last year.
Like if
Really?
if you do like Pilates, you drink kombucha for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Oh,
the
I didn't know
vibe. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's like you go to what's it called? Werewolf, and you buy that $30 shake or whatever smoothie. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
you the type.
Yeah.
You the
Oh,
type.
It's like a bougie
Yeah.
okay.
thing.
I started drinking kombucha like 2 or 3 years ago, but I didn't know that it was a whole thing. I mean, I know there was like hippie people,
Right.
and then I do understand that there's people that like, yeah, I guess, but I didn't know that kombucha was like that.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if you drink kombucha, you look down on other people.
I don't.
That sounds like an LA thing.
I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious.
That is funny.
I could see that though. I could see that happening.
Uh,
Put the pinky up.
Your little bottle.
That's so funny.
I'm an actor.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Speaking of acting, how are you guys with the fires? The Cali fires.
How was like
And
acting
is it
and
still-
fires like
It's
how's that a
Hollywood.
segue?
You know
bro?
why? You know why? Because LA with acting, everybody
Yeah.
goes to LA for that. So
Okay.
that's why I said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I feel you.
I made the connection in my mind. JSLA, how are you doing? Because you're closer than us.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like I'm in like in the middle of the valley. I'm not in like the hills or next to any foresty places with, like I live close to greenery, but not the kind that caught on fire. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't live like by the Palisades or anything like that. The closest it got was maybe like I want to say like 5 miles.
Okay.
Whoa, that's pretty close though.
It's close, but not really, because like there's like big like hills, like they're like mountains, but not really mountains. So they're like big hills in between, and then there's like a freeway in between that. So like I wasn't in much of a threat, but I do have actually one of my friends. I learned how to edit at P4CM, and the girl that taught me, Lasia, who kind of coached me, she lost her home. Her family are displaced. Yeah.
That is so sad.
It is because I was like thinking like, it's just the Palisades, you know what I mean? Like it's a bunch of rich people, 10, 20, like, I mean, it's sad that people lost their homes and everything, but like you got a $20 million home, like your struggle is a lot different than mine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then I found out my friend lost her home. I was like, dang, I feel like such a jerk. You know what I mean? Like just having that kind of attitude. But she lost her home. My brother-in-law, his home was kind of threatened. So I helped him, kind of set up and stuff like that, to help with like in case a fire came, you know what I mean, setting up hoses and stuff like that. But thank God his house is cool, you know what I mean, and most of the fires are contained now, I think, for the most part. For a long time it was like under 10%, which was wild. That was like the first, I guess, weekend or whatever. I think the highest it went to was like 11. It was pretty bad. Like where I live, you couldn't really like smell the smoke. It didn't smell like there was a fire. There were some ashes like on the cars like the next day. Close to my office, you could smell, it did smell like barbecue and stuff like that, and you could see flames and stuff. But just not where I'm at. So I wasn't much of a threat.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good. Good to hear.
Do you have any thoughts, JSLA, on why our government was like conducting the cloud seeding program last year? Why they didn't like do that when the fires were happening?
I thought about that because I saw that last year Santa Ana did that, but they were like the only ones who did it. I don't know if anybody else did it. But because I had mentioned that to my wife, and she said she said that she heard on the news that they were saying that there has to be a certain level of humidity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's why they didn't do it. I don't know if that's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really looked into that. Because I feel like the last rain that we had because of the Santa Ana cloud seeding, I feel like that was like during like cold time. I felt like it was like during like close to fall or winter, right?
Well,
So I was
it was like in the beginning of the year last year. It was like in like
that's right.
March.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
remember it was raining like every Saturday.
It was out. So I was thinking, I forgot about that. I was thinking of prior to that, I think it was like in maybe September, October, something like that. They
Mm-hmm.
had done some seeding then too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. It was in around March, and it was raining for like a whole week or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a whole month. Yeah, it was like every weekend. Yeah, it was good. Pew Army. Shout out to Pew Army. Make sure you follow them.
Nice. I was gonna ask with the fires and everybody that lost their homes, like did your friend have like insurance? Because there was also that news report that was saying that like State Farm and all these other insurance basically
Oh yeah.
like cut their coverage,
Yeah.
for all these homes. And like you say, right, like if you're sitting on a $20 million home and a whole bunch of these homes are gone, like that's a whole lot of money of losses basically that these insurance companies are going to be having, if they pay out, of course.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? I didn't ask my friend about an insurance stuff. I don't know. I feel like so the insurance thing, from what I understand, a lot of that had to do with the state saying that they couldn't increase the prices, right, of coverage, which is crazy because California has like the highest wildfires. You know what I mean? Like in the country, probably. So like I don't know. A lot of people were mad at the insurance companies for not providing coverage, but it's like you got to do a risk analysis, right? If you're in that type of business, like is it profitable for me to cover all these people, even though the governor hasn't filled the reservoirs, the mayor hasn't filled the reservoirs, you know what I'm saying? Like they've cut funding for the fire departments, like all of these things, right? And so you as a company that's supposed to insure homes, right? And we talking millions of dollars of homes, right? Because some of these homes were like 5-10 million, especially the beachfront properties. Like you're gonna be like, nah, that joint gonna burn down, bro. Like how you have empty reservoirs, like especially when you know that like it burns every year, like California burns every year. Like that's not nothing new. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it doesn't. It burns every year, but you don't hear about like an entire city being burned down, right?
Right. And then
At least I don't.
Obviously, like there was a lot of people being interviewed. I watched a million videos on TikTok.
Let's go.
But because I don't know if you guys
RIP.
had seen. I don't know if you guys have seen Heidi and Spencer Montag, or not Montag. Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. They're like reality show.
Yeah.
Actors. Okay, so their house burned down, and they have used social media to start raising money to like rebuild their house or whatever. But they've gotten really big off of this like moment, which is really cool, kind of. But they were talking about how their insurance company, which was with State Farm, they had fire insurance for like 10 years or something like that. And there were like literally within a couple of months, like recently, they dropped them. And so they were like, there's a covered California, but they barely cover anything like when it comes to like fire. So it's like an insurance, it's like a fire insurance specifically. Aside from their like homeowners insurance, I just feel like it's like, okay, I do understand what you were saying, JSLA, but I feel like, okay, then what's the point of me paying you monthly for all this insurance? What do you guys do with the money? What are you insuring, really?
Well, they're not charging you or anything. They're like, nah, we're not going to charge you and we're not going to cover you.
What do you mean? No, they are covering. They're just not covering fire. It's like a separate. It's like an add-on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you could buy flood insurance as well. Yeah.
No, yeah, I do get that, but I'm just saying, like, Okay, so what about the money that I paid you for 10 years? Like, I don't know. I just
that
think
covered
that's
you for the 10 years ago.
yeah,
What do
when
you
there's
mean?
no fires happening. To me, I just feel like it's so scammy.
Yeah,
Insurance in
is
general
just
to me is
scammy.
scammy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's not right that if, again, this is for conspiracy theorists, if they feel like it was planned fires and the insurance companies knew about it within the last couple of months, dropping these people, that's not right. But anyway, I don't have anything to worry about. I just feel like it's not right. But I get it. I get it. 'Cause it's a business, like you said. So
for sure. Yeah, I agree with you where I don't think it's right. And this is the part of insurance that just sucks. Like you're paying all this money for, 10, 20 years, and then, you get dropped, and then all of a sudden something happens. It's like, dang, that sucks. And then what is this the California insurance thing that you just mentioned? Like, what was that about?
So California has like different insurances, and I guess there's this fire one that they have that you can add aside from like the homeowners insurance. Like again, the people that got dropped, they were saying that they had the California fire insurance. It's not called fire insurance, it's called something else, but it's basically yes, that one, the fair plan. But they were saying that it's like a minimum type thing. It's like $10,000 or something really small. Like it's not even that big. So they were just like, there really is no point in having it if you know what I mean? Like, because if there's a fire, if your house is worth way more than that. So, but they did have that, but they were just like, it doesn't cover really anything. I mean,
yeah, I think the point of it is obviously you can't get full coverage, you got dropped or whatever, and so that California plan is like a last resort. And you're right, it doesn't cover the full value of your home. It's more so like to kind of help you get back. You know what I mean? Because FEMA's gonna give you like $700. Like, what are you gonna do with that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have 10,000 if that's the number. I don't know what it is, but
right?
than nothing. You know what I mean? Of course, you want to insure your property and get
right. These are $1 million homes. I just feel like 10,000.
and it's not just like one or two; it's all of them. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you imagine a business. Like, imagine they had covered all of those people, right? Even though they knew, like LA don't have the reservoirs filled up. You know what I mean? They don't have enough firefighters to do, to fight this. You know what I mean? Like, we're not about to take that L. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do get that.
So when are we gonna buy property there? It's probably cheap.
I'm sure BlackRock is gonna buy up all kinds of property in LA.
Yeah.
I'm confident of that.
Yeah.
Did you see Gavin Newsom like dancing when he said he was gonna talk? He was talking about realtors coming in and buying up land. That dude was like,
he's
because extra tax revenue.
He's demonic.
He's a lizard, bro. He's a lizard, bro.
Did you guys hear Joe Biden in his press conference when he was saying whatever about the fires, and then he turns it over to Kamala and he's like, "Fire away," and then he's like, "No," and she like kind of looked at him like, "Why would you say that?" And he just was like, "No pun intended."
That's crazy.
He said that.
Yes, he did. Let me see if I can find a tweet.
That's hilarious.
No way.
Yes, he did.
Not fire away.
Oh well,
fire away.
At least he's gone.
He got fired.
That's crazy.
He got fired by the citizens of the U.S.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now with Palisades is a city, right? Or is that like the area, just what the area is called?
It's a city, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now that means property values is probably going to go up way more because they're going to be building all these brand new houses.
No, it's not going to go up. I think they loosened the restrictions that they had, right? Because it was very hard to get permits to build, and so allegedly what they've done is that they've kind of loosen that up so that they can allow people to build. So I'm hoping that the housing market gets oversaturated. You know what I mean? So it'll drive prices down. That's really what I would love to see.
I think I saw something saying that they're also trying to rezone like that area based on like the type of homes or whatever that's going to get built. So I mean that could be definitely a possibility where prices go down because there's more supply. So
yeah,
that's good in a way.
Yeah, I'm curious what that's gonna look like if they do change, like, because I heard that they might not be doing like houses made out of wood, lumber in certain areas, right? Or like more like cement or whatever else they use. I don't know. So maybe you see shipping container homes. You know what I mean?
Nah, you ain't gonna see
Little
that.
tiny houses, bro. Little tiny
I
houses.
love that. That would be so cool.
You're not gonna see that.
You're not gonna see that?
No,
All right.
definitely not. Yeah,
I tried, bro. I tried.
yeah, for sure. Did you guys see TikTok got banned and then unbanned?
Yep.
Yo, so when was it banned? Because like I heard it was gonna be banned, and then I think my daughter said like, "Oh, it's banned," right? And I don't have TikTok, so I can't check, right? But then I forgot what happened. I go to edit a video. I use CapCut, and it gave me a warning like, "Yo, you sorry, bro." They're like, "Nah, bro, nah, not right now. Like maybe later.
Yeah.
Like just tap in with us later." And I was like, "What the heck?" But then I used my VPN, and then it worked.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
That's the trick.
Yeah, so it worked. So I don't like. What was the how long was the app down for?
12 hours.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's what people were saying.
My twin was counting them.
That's what I'm saying.
And people were using their VPNs. And it wasn't working with the VPNs for TikTok
Mhm.
because I tried it too and it didn't
Me
work.
too.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah, maybe it didn't work with TikTok specifically.
Right.
Just CapCut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I didn't even know
VPN
CapCut
too.
was owned by the same company that TikTok is owned by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I remember. I think it was Saturday, because the band was supposed to start yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes.
And people were like doing their farewells, like on the feed, and like doing like their top, like whatever they went viral for. Yeah, they were like doing like their goodbyes, and I was like,
funerals.
Dang, like, yeah. I was like, dang, like this is really, the funeral thing, that was crazy. Somebody in New York actually got a coffin and went to like one of the parks and like put the logo on it. New York is
Doing too
weird.
much.
Yeah. But yeah, people were doing the farewells, and I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Like they're really gonna ban TikTok. And then long and behold, 12 o'clock came, and then you get that message, hey, you can't use it, blah blah blah. And I was like, wow, a lot of people, lost their livelihood, their entertainment, and everything. How was you feeling, Kasiri, when Sunday hit, you wasn't able to scroll mindlessly?
Oh, triste.
Oh,
everybody was looking sad. Just kidding. No, I mean, I'm not like addicted, but I really enjoy that app because you could just scroll and everything will be funny. I feel like most videos are funny when you get your algorithm. You know what I mean? Like,
no, TikTok is funny. Comments are funny too.
The comments are hilarious, and it was like this. I don't know if you guys seen it, but like, people were tweeting like people from other countries, like, how is it looking right now? Like, how's TikTok or whatever? And people were making videos like making fun of talking mess on Americans and all this stuff. They're like, we can talk in kilometers and Celsius now because they're not here and stuff like that. It was really funny, but there were other people like, okay, we realize it's not fun. It's like we're here for Americans because they're funny,
Dang,
so
they
we got our
laughing at
proper
us.
respects. Yeah, people were laughing at us, but then we came back and people were making videos. It was so freaking funny. Like I heard you guys were talking about us, like stuff like that. It was so funny. But yeah, I'm glad it's back. and I sent my twin like 10 videos last night.
You sent me like before
I went to bed.
Well, caveat, it's back for like 60 days, 90 days.
90 days, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then what?
Extension. I don't know.
Somebody
people
needs,
are like,
somebody from the US
Wait,
needs to buy it.
so
well, people
was
are
it-
saying it doesn't say CEO on his bio anymore or something. So I'm like, okay, enough with the theories. What's really going on? I just want to know. But yeah, I think it's 90 days.
Yeah.
who decided this though? Like, who said, "Yo, we need to ban TikTok"? Like,
The Supreme Court of the United States of America.
and why they say that?
So is the reason that they're giving because China has access to information or whatever? Was that the reason that they're giving?
Yeah, like a national security type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So only the US is allowed to have access to our information.
So
Yeah,
it's the data. It's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So Trump was like, he'll extend for 90 days, but within those 90 days, an American company needs to purchase the American part of TikTok. So then you have people like Mr. Beast, you had Kevin O'Leary, the Elon was even thrown in there to like buy it up. So
I don't trust that dude, man.
Yeah,
you don't need it.
He looking like George Soros right now.
He is
buying all that. Elon.
What's up, LNF? He said, "What is this rando stream?"
Well, what you mean rando? It's Monday. We pod on Mondays in 2025. You heard, LNF? Like and subscribe. So yeah. So today, Mr. Beast posted a video on TikTok saying that he's on his way to make an offer on TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, I seen that. I did see that.
Yeah, so we'll see.
You think he's gonna like make them go through like different
people came back. That was so freaking funny, bro.
Stupid.
Yo, you think he's gonna turn it into a competition? You know what I'm saying? Like for the Chinese, you know, he's gonna do random like you win $1 million on TikTok and stuff like that. That would be crazy, right?
That would be cool.
Crazy. Yeah.
Didn't Mr. Beast have like a scandal or something recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the scandal?
What was the scandal?
I don't remember. I know it was something though.
It was something.
The last thing I remember was about crypto.
It was about crypto. His scandal.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't even remember.
I just remember when he was crashing out when Keith Lee said that his chocolate bars weren't good, and so he started throwing them everywhere.
Oh.
He like flipped the table and everything. It was so funny. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
did you guys watch Beast Games? Now that we're on Mr. Beast.
No.
I
you haven't.
I saw like the first 4
Oh
episodes.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan like that. You're a fan.
Oh, okay.
You a fan?
I mean,
Jay Cost is a fan of all like the highest like YouTubers and things.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you watch Tyson At?
I've been watching him lately only because he's obviously getting popular. But Mr. Beast
you only watch the whites.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, you only watch the whites.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Dang. No, but for Mr. Beast, like it's always interesting how his mind works, especially like with his videos and all that. So that's why I'm like more interested in him. And no, I mean Beast Games was really good compared to other shows. So
the production value is crazy, bro.
Oh yeah. That dude knows how to make videos. That's for sure.
It's on YouTube or where?
On Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I saw one episode actually.
You saw one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm done.
When they're all standing on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And then it like opens up. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, that joint was shady, bro. So you saw that whole episode?
I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember.
Okay.
I remember like clips of it, like seeing, and they're like, okay, this round we're offering this much money,
Yeah.
if blah blah blah. Like, yeah,
That
and they
was
were like
shady,
tricking
bro.
them and stuff.
Nah, they weren't like they were like telling people like so your whole row has to
Yeah.
agree not to like push the button because he's trying to bribe people. He's
Oh,
trying to get your whole row out. So he'll be like, all right,
right. Okay.
Kasari, I'll give you $50,000 if you press the button, but your whole squad is gonna go. But you get $50,000.
Oh,
And then he just keeps going up, right? And so
crazy.
now you worried about like people in your squad because if I press the button and I get 100 grand, you don't get nothing. So you're like,
Okay.
you might as well be me.
Did you see that clip going viral when they were in the room and there was 3 of them and they're like, you got to hit the mark or you got to throw the trash in the bucket, like in the corner.
Nah.
And there were like only 2 people can win basically. So, it was 2 guys and a girl. And
I know what you're talking about.
one of the guys went first. He didn't make it or something like that. And then it was something that they had to agree on, like the terms, like, okay, only 2 people can win, so get this money, like, right? So then they were like, okay, if whoever makes it in the trash or whatever will win the money. So the first guy went, he didn't make it in the trash, and then the next 2, so the other guy and the girl made it, and the one that didn't make it first, he was like, oh, I don't agree to that, and it was gonna be like, I don't know, $10,000 or something, $50,000 or something. And he's like, no, I don't agree. And he was like, you said it. So they were like arguing in the room. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was really crazy.
It is.
So it's like a psychological game.
Yeah, but then
definitely
you want to punch people in the face too, because what?
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta show you. That's crazy.
It is. But you should definitely check it out. It's really good. I wish he paid me to say that. But it was really good.
That's hilarious.
It's like 5 episodes right now. I think there's still a few more to go. It's a weekly drop.
I would have been out the first round. I would have took the bag. Like, no
You would have taken like 20 racks.
Yeah. For real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he gave everybody the opportunity. It's like, all right, y'all. He's like, first round, like if you leave, like if it's 10 people, if it's 50 people, y'all gonna split $1 million. Right. So it just depends how many people, that's going to determine how much money you get.
Right.
I would have took that, man. Like I think everybody ended up getting like $10,000, but like the next round you might not get no dollars, right? Because somebody took a bribe, and they told you they're not going to press the button, so you wouldn't press the button, but then they press the button and they walk away with like 50K, and you walk
shady.
Yeah, you walk away like just mad,
pissed off at your team.
Yep.
Looking at them side eye.
I would have been out first round, bro.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. There was a lot of that happens, and you're just like, oh, you're an idiot. Should have taken the money. But yeah,
I can't play those types of games. I would get too mad.
Yeah, I probably want to stab somebody.
Yes.
Yeah. So TikTok, Mr. Beast might buy. He'll become the CEO.
Elon might buy. Your man from Shark Tank might buy too, right? He put in the offer.
Yeah. He was
really?
Yeah, he was putting billions up too. Yeah.
Wow.
So they got 90 days for somebody to buy it from America.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Okay. You joined Redfin, Twin?
Red Note? No.
Oh, Red Note. My bad.
No, I did not. Did you?
Absolutely not. People were over here talking about the terms were in Mandarin and they were pressing agree.
They're like, guys, we agreed to the third season of Squid Games.
People are like, we agreed. They're like me reading my military draft notice after I signed up. I was cracking up. I was like, y'all are crazy. They were like, the Chinese are trying to help us.
They're our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. But anyway,
it's crazy how desperate people are when it came to that.
Bro, like people was making money off of TikTok, like off of doing.
I know.
Who wants to like fill out a job application to go look for, like your job is done. It's a wrap. The business closed. TikTok is done. We having a moving sale. Like, what do you do, bro? You gonna go work at Starbucks?
Yeah, but
on the next wave.
That's kind of your fault. Like, I feel like people that blow up on TikTok, that's kind of your fault to not like directing them to either your other social platforms or your own that you made and stuff like that. Like, what was you doing for 4 years?
Tell them.
That's your fault. I don't feel sorry for you at all with your 2.5 million followers and you making money off of every single video. Like,
and you don't got a website?
Yes, exactly.
And who told you to have the most extravagant lifestyle too, though?
Literally, too. That part. Get on my nerves.
Yeah, but also there was a people that were, you know, TikTok famous, but they couldn't get famous on Instagram or they couldn't get famous on YouTube. So
right,
it made it way harder, you know. So they were like, okay, I'm just betting everything on this TikTok thing.
Did you see people doing videos from TikTok talking about I have to go put on makeup because we can't be ugly on Instagram? Like, you gotta be popular and rich on Instagram.
People are like, I've been scrolling and I ain't laughed once on these reels. I'm like, for real though.
That was
they're not to me.
Hilarious.
Or they'll be like, we saw this video weeks ago.
No, that is true though.
That happens,
it is
yes.
true.
Yeah, that's a fact because I see popular pages like posting just TikTok content. It's like, bro, I can just go over there.
Right.
Like, make your own stuff, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah. Well, today is January 20th.
No, this is him not drinking. This is him not drinking. That's crazy.
You can't wait for it to be July.
Like, halfway. Yeah.
Listen, it's January 20th, Martin Luther King Day, and it's also Inauguration Day. Trump takes power, and this man is just signing executive orders all day long.
He's still he's still doing it.
That's what he did the first time.
Right now, just signing executive orders.
Yeah.
Not a live stream, an executive order live stream.
Yeah.
That's all. And then he takes it and he's showing everybody like, hey, here's my signature.
Did you see him? Did you see him get sworn in? That was a beautiful Bible he put his hand on.
You know, I saw that part. People were actually like, okay, is he really the president though? Because he didn't swear in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know. But is it a requirement? Do you know?
I don't think it's a requirement, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Christians acting like he's the second coming, you know what I mean? Like you would think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like people acting like he's like, oh, he banned abortion, you know, he's one of us, you know, he's a Christian or whatever. Like I don't know.
Honestly,
I don't know what his relationship is like with the Lord, you know what I'm saying? But like you don't put your hand on the Bible, dog? Like
yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say there's also this part where they were like rushing as well, because they did JD Vance's swearing in, which was like at 11, like 50 something, and then they rushed right away to try to get Trump sworn in by 12. So if you look at the video, like you have JD Vance's family like kind of like scrambling to get out of the way, because then the Supreme Court justice starts already the process for Trump.
But why 12?
Probably because he took longer with his speech. They said that he took like twice as long this time than he did the first time.
That man was rambling.
I know, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then when they kept saying God, I'm like, which one?
Ooh.
It was given 666 or what?
No, it wasn't given 666, but I feel like it really bothers me how people try to act like they mean the true living God when people say God, and it's like, okay, but which one though? Like, you're not saying Jesus, and I don't know which one you're talking about. But
no, that's facts. That's facts. Because wasn't JD Vance's wife or someone from like her culture or something praying to God at the RNC or something?
They weren't related to her, were they?
No.
It was just an Indian
family used to.
So it's just maybe.
I don't know.
I got you.
I think you were being racist.
Something with yoga.
But I don't think it was related to her. I think she's just Indian.
That was her cousin.
Like, was that like her sister or something?
That's what
I know.
Talked about it. No,
we didn't talk about it here.
Oh, okay.
I think you're thinking of Tulsi.
I am.
Oh no,
Ooh,
no. JD Vance's wife is Indian, but they did have like an Indian prayer at the RNC. But no, I don't think it's related to her.
Oh.
Was Tulsi there?
Where at the inauguration?
Yeah, today.
Yeah, she was there.
I don't think I saw her.
Worthy of a legal note.
Yeah, she was there.
Sorry.
She didn't have She's not sitting up there like with them, like
Oh,
with
okay.
everybody else, but she
Okay.
was there. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, very interesting. Because he had all the tech, CEOs, behind
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Is that like I don't even know if that was common or not to have
he
that
had
many people.
Zuck up there. Zuck was up there fact checking. You saw him?
He's an idiot.
Yeah, that dude was checking for sure.
It looked really beautiful though. Aside from the antics, I felt like it looked really beautiful. And when they
Really?
did like the overview,
Yeah,
it was really nice. I liked it.
yeah, it was cool. Let's see what these 4 years bring. And
What you talking about? We got Trump meme coins. You know what I mean? You already know
That's-
the vibes,
that's
bro. We
true,
getting
too.
the
That's true,
bag. You know what I'm saying?
every single family member is gonna have one.
Let's go, son.
Yeah. Did you buy any Trump coin?
Nah, son.
I felt like I was too late. I gotta wait till the hype dies in like 2 years or something, or
Same,
like
yeah.
something happens, and then buy in, and then when it raises again,
Yeah, I was
Even though when I-
mad late. I was mad late. I had no idea until like it was already like people were already talking about people were making money, right? And I'm like, nah, it's just way too much for me to try to catch up right now. You know what I mean? And then somebody else said that you like have to stake your coin or something like that for 4 years. And I was like, I don't have the bandwidth to investigate that, so I'm good. I missed this one.
Yeah. Right now it's at $36. I thought about buying when it was like 23, 24. So I would be up right now, but yeah. I was like, I
Scared
think
money
I'm
makes no money.
yeah, missing the train. Somebody bought at 18 cents and put
That's
like $1 million in it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. They
How
put
you
$1
get that
million.
back? Like you can't cash out like right now.
So he cashed out.
He cashed out? How
Yeah,
much?
it was like
How much?
300 million, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah. Mind you, he cashed out, when it was like in the 70s and, so yeah, so basically whoever was buying on the way up, he was their exit liquidity, right? Because as somebody needs to sell for you to buy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely, or she, they got out. So
I would get out too.
Yeah.
To the moon.
Out of here.
Huddle gang. Huddle gang to the moon.
There's still a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Right. Even with the capital gains tax, I'm still I'm gone, bruh.
I'm in the money.
Yeah. Insanity.
Right now. He said my money don't jiggle jiggle.
And then yesterday his wife releases one, Melania. That one didn't really like do much.
I mean,
what she released? Oh,
a coin.
A coin.
Because she's not a character like him.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but the thing is that he retweeted and is like, okay, go buy this type of thing. So you figured that people would go and do it.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not,
Yeah.
bro.
And then also like Robinhood announced they were gonna start allowing people to buy it. And then Coinbase, so people were thinking, oh, okay, this is gonna go like over 100, $100 a coin, but basically fizzled out.
$100 a coin.
Yeah, that's wild, right?
Yeah.
To the rug is pulled.
Right.
Well,
like
it has a 3 months. They can't sell.
Is that what it is?
So
So how your man sell? How did he get from 70 cents?
Right, that's what I'm wondering. When JSLA said that he had to stake it for 4 years.
No, I don't know.
I don't know the time. That's just what I heard. I wasn't sure.
I don't think you had to stake the coin at all.
Okay.
Oh,
that wasn't a requirement to buy it.
But you do have to hold it for 30.
No, you do not have to hold it for anything. only the insiders who put up money first have to hold it for.
That makes sense.
3 months or whatever, or 3 years. I'm sorry, 3 years.
They got the golden handcuffs.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean they have to abide by that, right? They could have sold today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just what you say.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But yeah. All right.
Well, let's see what CoffeeZilla says.
Oh, he was like, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid. He's not wrong though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some maggots that are gonna be upset when that rug gets pulled.
We'll see.
We'll see.
LNF says that's worthy of a legal note. Y'all turning into The View. Whoa, chill.
He said that.
He said that about JSLA, and when JSLA said that it was JD Vance's wife's somebody related to her that was doing that prayer. That's when he said
Yeah,
that.
I'm saying why you gotta bring up old stuff though? I'm saying like why you gotta
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, I look like I could be one of their cousins too. Look.
Absolutely right.
You know
because from one blood he made all the races.
You feel me?
We all kind of,
you feel me?
Start overlapping a little bit.
It's a little mixy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Jimmy Hostin.
Yeah. All right. What else we got?
I think that was it, right? For topics.
Yeah, I think so too.
What?
Oh, we had somebody posted something about Brian Trejo.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hold on. Let me see the.
You got it?
I'm getting it right now. Oh, it was actually Switch. Look at that. See, Switch is still around. Let me open this. All right. So apparently, Trejo. Oh no! What happened? Here we go. There's a. Can you guys see this? Here we go.
You got to zoom in, bro.
Give me a minute. Oh, too much.
If you could read it, go ahead.
Okay, it says public service announcement from Kingdom Music Family Inc. Kingdom Music Family Inc. acknowledges the recent situation involving our main director and the personal matters that have come to light. As a ministry, we are dedicated to handling this with the utmost care and respect for all those involved. Brian Trejo has openly acknowledged that several years ago, he made choices that led to sin. He has taken full responsibility for his actions and offers a heartfelt apology to all affected, particularly his wife and family. Brian is actively pursuing repentance and is focused on restoring his relationship with God. As part of this journey, Brian will step back from public-facing duties to dedicate his time under accountability with his counselors and spiritual advisors, ensuring that he applies the biblical standards he has always encouraged others to follow. We are working closely with our elders and council to navigate through this challenging period. While some events may be impacted, our nonprofit ministries remain fully operational. Our discipleship programs and outreach initiatives continue under the guidance of our dedicated leaders and board of directors, who remain committed to serving our community with steadfast faith. We ask that you keep Brian, Monica, and their family in prayers as they walk this path towards healing and restoration. Please also respect their privacy during this time. Any questions or inquiries, you can email them. We deeply appreciate your patience, prayers, and support during this period. Thank you for your understanding.
Wow.
So I don't know what this is like breaking news. It's just Switch just sent this like within the last hour. Don't know what technically happened, but it also seems like it was several years ago, according to that press release. Yeah, that's it. That's all I know.
It was crazy.
Why is it crazy?
I mean, what you want me to say, dog? Is crazy. Like, I don't know. That's just wild, you know. I mean that could happen to any one of us, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, David didn't run. You know what I'm saying? He should have ran, but he didn't. You know. That's just why I don't understand, bro. See, I don't understand. Like, why were they intentional saying that he acknowledged this happened several years ago? So if it happened several years ago and he was open about it, then why are we going through a restoration process? I feel like that process already happened. Like, why are we talking about it now if it was acknowledged several years ago?
Maybe he didn't acknowledge it several years ago. Maybe he just recently acknowledged it, but it happened and was over several years ago.
He said, "Baby, that was a long time ago. Come on, man. Why are you bringing up old stuff like that?"
Yeah,
maybe.
Like, yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, that was kind of like the part that really kind of threw me off. Is like they talking about like it was something that happened a long time ago when he acknowledged it. So like, why are we talking about it today? You know. But yeah, but if it's something that's new and like it just came out in the open, and you know, then yeah, he definitely restoration is the number one thing, man. Like, don't get right with God. Don't even think about writing a verse or anything like that. But you never know. Like a lot of these dudes, they come back like in a year. You know, they take 6 months off, then they they come back and they start talking about, you know, whatever it is, which is helpful for a lot of people, right? But because I think it brings up the discussion, right, of setting up boundaries and, you know, hedges, protecting yourself against, you know, opportunities like this to fall, you know. It sucks though, because he had a pretty big following, you know what I mean. They treated their music like it was ministry, you know what I mean. And I just hope that it doesn't like cause anyone else to fall, you know. Like people get mad because they've invested so much in you, you know what I mean, instead of like looking at God and they look at you as a savior, and then you fall and they're like, oh, you know, like, yo, God is still real, man. You know what I mean? Like whatever Brian did, whatever Jimmy does, like that doesn't change who God is, man.
Right.
Facts. Well, with that being said, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and today's verse of the day.
Dang.
Wow, you didn't even let the girls respond. The girls didn't even like. He's like, all right, let's land the plane.
Yeah, we good. Psalm 119 verse 114 says, "You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word."
Crazy.
That is crazy. He said women should be silent in the church. That's crazy.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's wild.
Women can't teach. He said women can't teach.
Say your piece.
No, I just had a question. I was just gonna ask like a couple questions, but geez. Well, one of my questions is, what do you guys think about putting out a statement and being vague, like not saying what happened? Like, do you guys think that matters or doesn't matter? Or like, you know, is that like, I don't know. What do you think about that? Like,
maybe they figure it feels like everybody knows already, so that's why they don't feel like they had to like clarify.
I mean, you're not gonna put in the statement like,
you think it should be
like what happened, right?
Yeah. Do you think they should be detailed?
Yeah, or say what it was, because like people could,
hair, like you want them to be.
It's because they didn't even say he cheated. That's not even what they said happened.
True.
So that's why I'm like, it might not even be that.
Well, who said cheating?
JSLA right now and say you want them to say Becky with the good hair, like say who it was, like that type of stuff. We don't even know if that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that it matters, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just asking, like, how do you guys feel about that? Them like not saying what happened.
That's facts.
Because like, I don't know. I'm just thinking like, I don't know. I just think that whoever is going to follow you can decide to keep following you or not.
Right.
But I also think like if I was a follower, I would kind of want to know like what this person did, so that way I could choose to continue following them or not, or continue supporting them or not.
Right.
Because if it's like, yeah, you cheated, but you guys are being restored or whatever, okay, that's one thing. But if it's like you were looking at child pornography, like then you know what I mean? I'm just saying, just like they didn't say what it was. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I just think the vague thing is a little bit weird for me. But
yeah, that's kind of tough because like you don't want to like you don't want do you want to put all your business out there, you know what I'm saying? And then like that could be a snare too, because like, so like I know y'all heard me say this before. Like I used to go to a church where like women would be like saying like that's my husband, even though the pastor is like already married to somebody and already got a wife. So like, you know, this happened with rappers too. You know, don't think like that ain't gonna happen when you in spot. You know, when you in a position like that. Like I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if I want to. I would want to say like, oh, it was like a girl at a show, like Becky with the good hair at a show or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it was
Yeah.
something else. Maybe he, maybe it was something completely different because it doesn't even say it's like any type of sexual
It
sense.
doesn't
It's
say.
not pornography. It's not,
It could have been murder. It could have been he robbed somebody. I don't
right.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's why I don't know. Like, does it matter? I don't know, but I just
Yeah.
think it's
But I think it does. I think it. In a way, it kind of. I agree with you because it kind of does matter. Like if I'm following you and I'm supporting you and I'm telling people, like I had people tell me like nobody in CHH is a real Christian except for Brian Trejo. You know what I mean? Like he's really doing ministry. I'm not saying he didn't do ministry, but I'm saying like I know people who are diehard fans, and I'm sure they probably want an explanation because they've donated, they bought records, they gone to shows, they've invested. You know what I'm saying? Like into the whole movement. They might want to know, and you know what? And maybe that time will come. He'll share his testimony, and maybe that'll bless somebody, and help them overcome. But yeah, I kind of have mixed. I feel like people don't care, but then at the same time, like I kind of want to know what happened. Like.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Nah, not necessarily for that. No, because you want to be careful. You know what I mean? Like we know, like Jay and I know popular CHH artists who stumbled. I'm not saying that this is the case with Brian. But like so like that rapper asked me for a proposal to manage their social media because it was a stumbling block for them, and eventually they stumbled. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of curious so that we know how to like again like set up hedges so we don't fall for so that we have accountability. Because everybody says they have accountability, but there's at the end of the day is you and God. Like a person who's in sin is gonna know how to hide their sin. They're gonna do everything that they can to hide their sin, man. That's just what it is. So like how do you stay in the zone where like that don't happen? That's not you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Like where did you go wrong so that I don't make that same mistake, dog? Because I help us out. All all of us.
Yeah, I asked AI while you were talking to see if there was anything that comes up about him, but it didn't find anything. So it's almost like you're giving yourself the attention that maybe you didn't really need or whatever.
Right.
With releasing this press release.
Yeah, because he could have laid low and restored his relationship. You know what I mean? With his family, with the Lord, with his church. You know what I mean? And nobody probably would have known the difference. Because he's got his sons and his nephews rapping. So it's not like you know what I mean. Like he's the only face of the movement now. You know what I mean? Like there's other people, but who knows? I can't tell somebody how to run their ministry.
Exactly. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. You guys got anything else before I get accused of telling you?
LNF said Jay transitioned faster than the inauguration.
Fact.
That John was long. Pause.
Fact.
That was crazy. Yeah. All right.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Peace out. Subscribe, like, share. See you next week.
Peace.